Hi, welcome to the L Lounge. And today I want to create a framework all around an aha moment that I had. Because why? I want to help you create the quality of life that you deserve. And that came from an aha moment of someone telling me I needed to see more patients. So, walk with me a little bit. I'm Dr. Larissa, and I'm an integrative gynecologist, also a menopausal health expert. But most importantly, I'm a woman just like you that needs those little aha moments to recognize that, you know what, I can create a life that I deserve. And then, most importantly, if I serve women, I can do the same for them. So stay tuned because I want to walk you through the framework of even how I'm able to achieve best results with working and partnering with women in this journey, even from hot flushes or night sweats, all developed from this aha moment. So I got to tell you about this. I'm working hard. And literally, this was a comment stated to me in a nice way. I can't say it was something that I felt was negative in turn, but it made me feel really bad based on someone saying I needed to see more patients. So, as a physician, working hard and literally right off of maternity leave, I had a baby in my late 30s, breastfeeding, working hard, call around crazy hours. And after someone tells you that, you just feel like, am I not enough? Am I not working hard? And literally, my first response was to do just that. I decided to work harder, not smarter. I felt that, you know what? Maybe that's what I needed to do. But the aha moment was me recognizing that I decided at that moment to accept the normal of mediocrity when I know the optimal results and outcomes where the magic happens is where I was able to delivery of the highest service of all the talents and skills and all the things that I invested in order to create the best outcomes. So, from someone telling me I needed to see more patients, I decided that, you know what? One, I'm a woman, and women need to have a quality of service. And just like they're coming in to solve a problem, I know that there is a better system in order to create outcomes and results that they need. And it has nothing to do with seeing more patients. Number two, I recognized quickly that normal mediocrity was not going to get the optimal magic because at the end of the day, the system is broken. I'm not broken. The woman's not broken. We just have to work together to create a framework that ends up getting the best results and outcomes that is more optimal magic, not selling into the bargain of seeing a quantity of patients when women deserve a certain quality of life from perimenopause beyond, from reproductive age and beyond, to settling into your golden years exactly the way you want to, with better cognitive improvement, to bash out difficulties of sleeping or hot flushes, or even if it's just the battle of the bulge or finding a different purpose. And then three, it had to do with how do you create a system and a process and a framework where someone's not telling you, I need to see more patients because you're in the negative. And in order to get out of the negative, you need to churn out more. When that only develops the lack of quality that you know that you're able to serve and give the world. So that makes a big difference. So, with that in mind, I wanted to talk about what I consider my framework, the smart and sexy success strategy. All right. So, who doesn't like smart? Who doesn't like sexy? And that's the one thing I decided to do, to work smarter, not harder, because the quality of life of what the delivery of healthcare for women deserve is exactly that, the quality. So, one, So let's just take an example of hot flushes. Remember, I promised that we'll walk through what that framework can look like, even with something that is a more common symptom that women can experience, especially in perimenopause and beyond. Now, hot flushes can bother you, can cause disruptions of sleep, disruptions in function, where you feel like, hey, you're sitting in a meeting and all of a sudden, I need to take a break. I need to go home. I need to change my clothes, and I'm halfway through my day. So the first part of the framework is really discovering where you are, where you're experiencing. And in my last video, I take the simplicity in covering the art of examining the quality of life that you deserve. Now, that's the what, the where, the why, the how, but it gives you the space to understand and discover and individualize that every woman isn't created equal. And someone's experience in their lifestyle may affect them in a certain way. The beauty of that is I can be able to explore different options to be able to help with the outcomes of relieving your hot flushes. But the beauty of the optimal magic of creating the life that you deserve is the second part of the framework, the smart and sexy success strategy. And that happens to be the definition zone. You define more, and science has led more and more toward this, that when you are able to clue in and understand how the connections of gut health, nutrition, sleep optimization, you're going to decrease the frequency of your hot flushes. You're going to be able to define those areas that work for you and not for you, and that doesn't necessarily mean a paradigm that's only hormone therapy. It could be other solutions or integrating femtech innovations that currently exist, from wearable technology to simple tools that you can use in your bedroom in order to reduce them. And that's not necessarily a pill for ill type framework. Actually, it creates an opportunity to explore different options that are not necessarily applied in a traditional medical setting. It makes a difference because once you discover exactly what are those things that are going to get to your most important primary outcome, you get to the point of defining where I use my superpowers of understanding where the gaps, where the blind spots, what are the other areas in order to achieve a better and a brighter outcome, because it ends up being more proactive, not reactionary. And it doesn't necessarily equate to just writing another prescription for another pill for another ill, where I think at this point, women are just kind of over that. All right. Or you want to make sure you explore the options that fit your body type in your stage in life right now, through perimenopause and beyond. Third has to do with dominate. I love this one because now we've identified the biomarkers, the trends, the key performance indicators. If you're the CEO of boardroom, bedroom, and home, and definitely the CEO of your body, then there are certain trends and key indicators that you can be able to identify, dominate, and get the quality that you deserve. And then you understand what works for you. Then you don't have to go back into the Google search bar, or you don't have to feel like it's just one fad thing over the next. The minute something else rolls out, you feel like you have to continue to pivot. You're dominating and understanding exactly what works for you, getting the quality that you deserve. Understanding that my aha moment, someone telling me, hey, I need to see more patients when I got so much stuff going on. And understanding that the normal mediocrity of a system that is broken doesn't mean that you're broken. All right? Because the life you deserve, the quality that you deserve, has to come from understanding that there are limitless possibilities within this framework of the smart and sexy strategy where you are not broken. The system's broken. So, how can you work toward understanding what works for you? I'm Dr. Larissa. Please continue to subscribe, share this video, and please comment. Let me know, what experience have you had in the healthcare delivery where you feel that you've been told something and you had an aha moment. You know what? I choose the quality and the optimal magic over the normalcy of mediocrity. All right. Stay tuned every Thursday here at 7 p.m. in the Dr. L Lounge. I'm Dr. Larissa.